Welcome back to the Who's at the Gates podcast. I, of course, am your host, the eternal KC Phoenix. And as always, especially now with her return, I have with me the woman who walks on sunshine because she's not afraid of the heat. I have with me the woman who spent today as an undercover tourist in Santa Monica. The incomparable Diana.
I don't even think I saw the outside of Santa Monica. I saw a Ralph's or a Kroger's if you're on other sides of the, this country, or Smith's maybe. So that's what I saw in Santa Monica. It was beautiful. That Kroger, that Ralph's.
Yep. Well, Santa Monica is one of my favorite spots when I used to live in LA and everything. Malibu will always be my favorite, but Santa Monica was one of my favorites. So yeah, good times. Speaking of favorites, I don't have a favorite relative in my family that I would allow what is about to happen. We'll go ahead and play the scene and see what everyone thinks.
What are you doing?
It sounded like I was hitting all the right spots.
Not you.
Oopsie! My bad.
Dani, get out.
Well, I was nervous when you didn't answer your phone, so I came over to investigate, and I am relieved and quite impressed that you found such a good reason to ignore me.
Dani.
Oh gosh, my manners. Hello, Kyle.
Good morning.
Don't play her game.
It's more like afternoon, actually.
Go wait downstairs.
If you insist. Oh, you mean now? Oh, okay, going. Right, got it. Sorry.
I am sorry we were raised better than to invade like that. Then again, Dani has always played by her own rules.
Oh, he's sorry. Danny's funny.
Never tell her that. Part of this is your fault, you know. If you didn't have me so distracted, I would have heard my phone blowing up.
Well, that's high praise coming from such a focused lady.
Oh, I guess I forgot to charge my phone. It's completely dead.
So is my self-esteem.
Don't say that. Even if it was charged, I wouldn't have heard it over my delight of your exquisite services.
And I look forward to testing that theory. So while you go talk to Dani, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay. For television, this is so cute. It's so adorable. But for real life, and see, before I logged on to record this podcast tonight with Diana, I had to really filter myself because the Crenshaw was going to come out. And I didn't want to do that because I'm not trying to lose sponsors. So I will just say, in real life, this would be so weird. And the level of cussing that I would be doing to any of my relatives, sibling or otherwise, if they pulled a stunt like that in my bedroom with the person I'm in bed with, would be on Super Saiyan level. I'm just saying. It's funny for the show, but in weird, the word weird keeps on going through my head. In real life, it's weird. So, Diana, I don't know if you ever dealt, because you have a big family. I don't know if you ever dealt with this, but you got it.
I don't even want my family to see me. So no, this was also equally as weird for me, especially her just looking ooh, that's your sister. No, that's disgusting to me. I get it. They're trying to portray Dani as like the troublemaker in the family, or like no boundaries person in the family. But I'm just like, any reasonable person would just start screaming and going, "Oh my God, gross!" I just, yeah, I didn't care for this scene.
Okay, so we're in agreement on this. Look at that, everyone. Diana and I agreed on something.
It happens once in a while. What? Oh, it's the end of today's a full moon.
It is. Or yes, well, the full moon started yesterday, but it'll probably continue for the next day, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, good times. Okay, I think we can just go ahead and move on from those shenanigans to the next scene. This one is another indicator. Let's just go ahead and get to it. 1814. Let's see, 1814. Close enough.
This was great, but I have to get to the hospital to drop off a thank you gift for Kyle.
Thank you for what?
He helped Smitty when he hurt his ankle at the club.
Kyle's practically become a fixture at our family events. Do you think we'll be getting a stepdad for Christmas this year?
The way things are going, we might be getting a stepmom too.
Yeah, I heard Dad and Shanice use the L word. How would you feel about our parents getting married again? To other people, I mean.
I have mixed feelings, but of course, I want them both to be happy, but...
A teeny tiny part of you hopes that they could be happy together?
Yeah.
Same.
Diana, do you want to pick this one up or you want me to carry it?
I don't blame them for feeling this way, because I think ultimately you want to go back to what you know, and having both parents together is also a lot easier, right? You're not navigating the whole, like, is it okay to invite both mom and dad for Christmas? Like, oh, who do we go for Thanksgiving and all that? Like, I'm actually kind of surprised that Martin feels this way, considering that he hasn't expressed anything about Ted thus far. And granted, that's because like Ted and Martin have like a working relationship. They don't really have a father-son relationship. I don't think Martin remembers that he has a father, or who did I say? Yeah, like Ted gave Martin some dust. So not surprised, I guess.
Again, for me, this is another indicator that they're getting back together. And I know people like Casey, if you say this one more time, the writers are screaming it in their writing. And I could be off, but it just feels like they're screaming it in their writing, how they're bringing this up. And again, I feel like these people are placeholders. They're like, oh, I guess it seems like Kyle's been a fixture, and it seems like we're about to get a new stepfather, but then also I heard we might be getting a new stepmom and this and that. And it's like, all of it is talk, all of it is noise. But the signal was, well, a part of you wants mom and dad back together. And Martin's like, yes. And Kat feels the same way. I told you. The writers will eventually take it there. I don't see it being any longer than April of next year when they hit their 2-year divorce or whatever. So it's kind of like,
it just feels like a threat.
Put it in the script or else. But yeah, it is nice that I won't say they've moved on, because I don't think anybody can move on from that. But they have reached a place where they're like, you know what? We can forgive dad enough where we're fine with him getting back with mom. I think that's growth.
Or being just tired and over it.
There could be some of that there. I mean, it's debatable. But yeah, I think they want their parents back together. Because again, this wasn't like it was a 5-year relationship. This was over 20 years. So
I mean, that was their whole life. Like, it's not even just that, like, you can say, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is, I don't blame them for feeling this way, other than, like, really, Ted? Like, you want him back? But, that's all they've ever known. You know, it's not like both Ted and Nicole had a life before each other, right? They've had, you know, I don't know about about Ted, but Nicole seemingly had a full life before she ever met Ted. She can envision, you know, and as hard as it may seem, I feel like she should be better able to envision a life without him, considering that it's not, again, her whole life wasn't Ted. Kat and Martin, though, their whole life up until 1 year was both of them. Also, 20 years. That means Kat's not even 20. Like, wait, what's the math on this?
Well, no, Kat's older than 20.
Right. And then Martin has to be in his 30s. So like, this is a 35-year relationship? Like, what is, wait, hold on.
Wait a second. Martin's in his 30s?
If he's in his 20s, then this show.
See, girl, we have got, okay, Diana, we need to make it our mission this weekend to really get this age thing down. we've been saying this for the past 2 months.
Wait, he's a minimum age for U.S. House of Representatives. Is it 25?
I was going to say 25 or 28, I think.
No, it's 25. And I'm like, what is the president, 35?
Yeah, senator, I think president and senator are like 35.
Okay, so he has to be at least 25. So that means it's over a 25-year-old relationship, at least. And I'm sorry, I don't love Martin. Martin is a person that exists. He is older than 25.
Yeah. We're going to have to figure it out because my word. Okay, let me see what's up next. Let's get it moving along. Oh, not this scene. Here we go. All right. Some people about to start cussing. Let's see. Oh, actually, this is the next scene.
Naomi, Chelsea, I really don't appreciate the two of you barging into our home whenever you feel like it.
I thought we were always welcome in our father's home.
Of course you are.
Yes, of course, but that still doesn't mean you can just storm in.
Chelsea said you've been dodging Madison's calls.
Yeah, Hayley and I were actually just talking about that.
Oh, I thought all Hayley cared about was her next spa treatment.
Hey.
But I can't believe you're still throwing that in my face. I only did that because your father insisted.
Yeah, it's true. My overly concerned wife was hovering, so I basically told her to go and give me some space.
Space? Dad, that's the last thing you need with your health risk.
But it isn't. Okay? Look, and quite frankly, no disrespect to your fiance, Chelsea, but Hayley and I, we just feel that the time I'm spending getting treatment is, I don't know, it's just not productive.
Madison hasn't been able to come up with any real answers.
That's because Dad's condition is what they call a medical mystery, okay? She just needs time to solve it.
All right, your father is an important man. He has much better things to do with his time than sit around while Madison entertains fruitless investigation.
Dad, do you remember when I was working on that case when I was a summer associate at the firm?
The Hanley case.
I was convinced it was unwinnable. You told me to review these cases multiple times, over and over. You said...
You never know the strength or weakness of your case until you know the documents like the back of your hand.
And when I was reviewing them for what felt like the 100th time, I found a key piece of evidence that I just missed.
Yeah. And we won that case, thanks to you and your research.
Which is why you need to let Madison do her research so she can figure out what's wrong with you.
Listen to me. I feel fine.
Daddy, we're scared of losing you.
But you won't, sweetheart, okay? Listen, I'm telling all of you,
Can't you see that all you're doing is causing your father more stress?
We're expressing our concerns.
Okay, and your concern is noted, but your father will make his own decisions.
Dad, can we discuss this in private? This is a matter for family only.
Which means you can go.
I will not be insulted or kicked out of my own home. The only ones leaving are you two. Get out.
Whoa.
You don't get to decide that. Tell her, Dad.
Listen, before this escalates any further, I think you and Naomi should go.
You can't mean that.
You found your way in, you can find your way out.
That is not helping.
Dad, come on, you cannot be serious. Wow. This is low, Hayley, even for you. Come on.
Okay, what do you think?
I like to come over there and choke the life out of her right in front of Jesus. I love Grandma Clump. That was one of the best things ever. But yeah, she's getting what she wants. And I'm not mad at it. It's like she understands the assignment. She's like, okay, I gotta wrap this up. And that's what she's doing. She's like, let me kick these heifers out of the house so I can keep feeding this man this poison. I'll keep on telling him his little mood ring working just fine unless they're around, so on and so forth. We hatching a plan here. We can't let him go back to Madison because, well, Madison will eventually figure it out. So I got to convince him to stay away from the hospital. So I got to do a little bit of Jedi reverse mind trick on him, keep him where he's at. We're good. She's doing a job. I can't get mad at somebody for doing their job, evil or not. They understand the assignment. So you got it, Diana.
Not this mid-year review. You're like, wow, you hit all your goals. Okay, yeah, I think you're ready for manager now. Okay, great.
I mean, that's
you're on the right track.
Because we know Bill lost his mind. He kicked his own daughters out the house. Like, and that's the man that Dani slept with in the elevator? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you're right. She did what she had to do, right? This is a role that she's playing, and she's holding on for dear life to make sure that, Bill doesn't go to the hospital. And I think they didn't do a good enough job of pushing back, because if my father told me to leave, he would hear about it. The neighbors would hear about it. Everyone will hear about it. No, it's just like, I would make sure he regrets that moment. And I would make sure he knew what he was throwing away. And be like, you know what? You disrespected us once. You disrespect us. You're not going to disrespect me again. You're going to be in that hospital again, and you know it. And we will not be there. You are going to die. You are going to die alone. Actually, I love my dad, so I don't know. That'd be too harsh. But I would say that in the moment, and then I'd say sorry, like in a week or so. But they didn't push back enough for me. And I was just thinking too, I'm like, isn't that their childhood home? But no, they moved into a new house, because if that was my childhood home, I'd just go back to my old room and just be like, kick me out now. Do it.
Diana is chain herself to a bed.
You're not telling me to get out of my home. Like, this is our home. So yeah, you're right. Good for Hayley. She her mid-year review, solid. Chelsea and Naomi, listen, you got to work. The delivery wasn't good. You didn't convince the clients to stay, so your retention not good. We have to work on that for Q3. I think they lost the plot. Not lost the plot, but I think where they went wrong and why this all turned is, like, again, their delivery, which is why when Naomi said this is a family thing only. Had she phrased it differently, I think Bill could have been persuaded. Maybe not family only, but listen, can we talk? father to daughter. Can we please just go get a meal and discuss this? But her also, her throwing that around, basically saying like Hayley is not included in this family. I think that's what made Bill be like, oh wait, hold on, I have to protect my wife. So yeah, this for them to plan it and be like, okay, we're gonna do it like we used to do it, and then for that to be the delivery, I was like really like, oh my god, really, we're not sending our best here.
I don't see. This
Cat
is
would have.
Oh yeah,
we should have sent Cat in.
Cat would have stayed. Dani would have stayed.
Mm-hmm. We need fighters.
Nicole might have stayed.
I think Nicole would have been like, I'm gonna go get a glass of wine.
Anita, Hayley would have left if it was Anita. Because if Anita want to clear the room, she'll clear the room. I think it sucks that he did that to his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
With Naomi, could she have been kinder with it? Yes, she could have been, but I'm not exactly mad because where's the lie? Hayley isn't family. Regardless of her being married to him, she isn't blood. And Naomi was making that clear because she already feels something is off. Her and Chelsea feel something's wrong. They don't trust her. They don't trust Hayley right now. And they have every right not to, because I mean, we know what's up. So yeah, Hayley doing her job. She understands the assignment. Naomi and Chelsea, they could have done more. But then again, they are who they are.
Right. What can we expect from them?
You said it, not me.
Well, I'm just saying, let Kat do a podcast and let bygones be bygones with Hayley, and let's see how much they think we need to move on. Clearly, you don't move on from things. Some things you just gotta,
Well, this is one scene that we have to do, and then I'm ready to move on from it because I'm so over it. Let me see. What number is it? 3101. Bloody hell. Let me see. That man's charger is so loud. Am I running with this? I have 3101. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Let's just...
Martin had to go. Got a call from his campaign manager. Andre, thanks again for your suggestions for our trip.
Don't mention it.
Oh, Andre got a sneak peek at our itinerary and I didn't.
Andre doesn't need to be surprised.
Oh, neither do I.
Okay, one crumb, which is also a clue. Fine, you dragged it out of me. I've arranged an afternoon of feeding pigeons in Central Park.
Don't play with me.
New York birds are totally different from the DMV. You might actually get along with them.
You're lucky I love you because I wouldn't put up with this nonsense from anybody else.
Did everyone hear that? Nurse Johnson loves me.
Will you hush?
You can't take it back. It's a matter of public record.
Breaking news, Ted. Everybody at Garland already knows that Shanice is in love with you and you love her. And they are thrilled for the both of you.
And I second that.
And I third it.
Oh.
Trying to give you a proper kiss, but I think us getting caught in the act once today was enough.
I don't mind getting caught.
Again.
Oh, you want another kiss?
Maybe when we have a little bit more privacy.
Oh, is that why you sent me a request for your calendar? So that we could plan our privacy?
I thought it might help you keep track of my comings and goings, but if it is a little too much.
Dr. Roberts to bed 391.
Invitation accepted.
I want us to go to.
I'm sitting here eating my Panda Express, which the orange chicken is amazing right now.
Did you get the hot orange chicken?
Oh, no. I didn't like it that much. I like the regular orange chicken, the original, and the teriyaki chicken with the super greens and steamed rice. And when I tell you, it was taking everything in my power to keep my food down while I was watching this BS, because I don't know why Ted feels like he needs to tell the world, Shanice loves me, Shanice loves me, I love Shanice, I love Shanice. Everybody at Garland, we're together, we're in love. Ted, Shanice, we don't care. We really, really don't. I'm trying to figure out, like, lady, you ain't even kissed this man yet. And all these scenes, every time you get ready to look like you about to kiss, you just go in and hug each other. If you in love, I need for you to make me believe it. Right now, I don't believe it. I just feel like you giving us lip service, because again, you're going back to Nicole. Kiss Shanice a few times and then I might believe you. But if you're not kissing Shanice, I don't think you're in love. But that's just me. Then we got Nicole over in the corner with Kial, sneaking kisses and stuff. And it's like, Nicole, you don't want to be with this man. You're trying to convince yourself you want to be with this man, but you don't. He's a placeholder. He's a nice guy. Has something son. I don't know what to categorize Noah as. We'll just say he has a son and leave it at that. Okay, great. But why? Why are we here? Why is this being broadcast on the first floor? Which, by the way, I totally forgot Nicole had a second floor in her house until it was mentioned earlier in this episode. I was like, oh, she has the second floor. Go figure. But in the first floor of the hospital, the only floor in the hospital, we are constantly broadcasting Shanice and Ted. Shanice and Ashley were talking about it earlier during the episode. Oh, I'm in love. And Ashley's like, oh, yeah, I have a boyfriend now. His name is Grayson. Oh, you and Grayson are boyfriend status. What's up with all this fake ass love on the show? That's what I'm trying, because this stuff seems fake as hell. Except for Andre, but I guess that's kind of fake too, because Dani cheated on his ass. So in his mind, he's good, but Dani knows the truth. And then with Hayley and damn Bill, that's fake as hell. It seems like and same thing with Jacob and Naomi, where she keeping BRCA gene secret. She won't have the man's child. Jacob is an attractive man. They would make beautiful babies, but you don't want to have that man's child. And then you keeping BRCA gene secrets, but then you saying that you love him. It's not making sense for me. The only people I feel that are truly in love right now are Vernon and Anita, and maybe Chelsea and Madison, but I'm still giving them the side eye a little bit. Something still isn't making it for me, because I'm starting to like them, but then other stuff started happening, and I was like, I don't know. But right now, this is fake love. But that's all. You got it, Dad. Let me be quiet. Go back to eating my orange chicken.
I'm kind of in shock right now, honestly. I don't even have the words, because usually you're like, oh, you don't believe in love? Diana, this is romance.
I believe in real love. Real love, like Mary J. Blige. Real love.
One of my favorite songs, ironically enough. But you just took down every relationship on this show.
Let me ask you this then. Where's the lie?
No, there was no lie. I'm just saying, I'm usually the one that says that. You're the one, and you're like, oh my God, they're gonna, this is cute. This is a cute moment. I was like, Casey must have had a day today, y'all, because there was no positivity in this last 3 minutes.
I was like, it's the Shanice and Ted thing. That's what's driving me over the edge. I'm tired of this ish. It's like, damn, for the last, what day are we on? Today's
Thursday.
Wednesday. Oh, damn. Today's Wednesday. Thursday. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Today, Thursday. So we've been hearing them talk about I love you. It happened last week. They have mentioned it every effing day, but you still haven't kissed this man. What type of love are you talking about? Am I making sense?
No, I think it's really childish. It's like, ooh, you're LOVE. Like, yesterday I had the privilege of being with my 6-year-old niece. Is she 6? I think she's 6. I don't know. Whatever. I buy her things. She's getting all my money when I pass away, so it's forgive me if I don't know her age. It'll make up for it. So, I'm with her and her mom, and we're waiting with her brother. And there's like a boy from her school or something that's nearby, and so her mom, my sister-in-law, is saying like, ooh, she's in love. She really has a crush on that boy. They sat next to each other for a field trip. And my little niece, she's just like hiding her face. She's like, no, this is what it's giving. And I think that conversation with my 6-year-old niece, and then apparently my niece switched up, and she's just like, he can talk to me if he wants. And continued to ignore him. And she's just like, I'm too fabulous. So I'm teaching her well. My propaganda is going really well with her. But that conversation was more mature than whatever this is going on and Shanice being in love. I had so much. This whole thing irked me. This whole episode, from Ted's suit to Nicole's suit. I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Do you guys not work? Like, this is not hospital attire. If any of the doctors that I've had to see in the past like few months dressed like this, I'd be like, no, we just reassign me. Like, are you even capable? Like, put on some damn scrubs. Shanice and Ashley, that also irked me, just because I'm just like, listen, you guys are happy, but this hospital only has 1 floor. I thought this was like the emergency, like emergencies come through here. So I'm just imagining someone bleeding out in the corner while Ashley's like, I have a boyfriend. But this is a DMV area, y'all. And I'm not saying that DMV is dangerous. I'm just saying in the city, things happen. I'm sure there's someone with a stab wound right in front of them. And Shanice is like, Ted loves me. Can you believe that? He loves me. And, someone's bleeding out on the carpet. So the least busy I've ever seen a hospital or an emergency room or anything. So we can't have these conversations. We have to have these conversations during work, apparently.
And that's why I'm just like, I'm so over it. Anyways, let's get to Hayley and Bill, because so she can hurry up and kill this man. What was that thing? 32:44. Okay. When I get annoyed, my northern accent starts coming out. All right. See more book. Let me hush. Here we go.
I want us to go to St. Bart's. You can rest and recharge away from all the drama here in the DMV.
As tempting as that is, I don't think I can take the time off.
I checked your schedule. You can this week. No court dates, no motion return dates, and Tomas can handle anything else that might come up when he gets back to town.
I don't know.
Babe, I'm convinced that a quiet little getaway will cure whatever's going on with you. And if at the end of the week you're still having symptoms, I will call Madison and book an appointment for you myself. Okay? And you know what? If you have to go to the hospital when we get back, I will support you to stay until we get all the answers, no matter how long it takes. And I suppose we could skip St. Bart's altogether and go to Garland for testing now, but I can tell just even mentioning the hospital adds to your stress.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, yeah, let's give your cure a try.
I'm gonna take such good care of you in St. Bart's.
Yeah. Well, you got your sugar, and now it's time for you to get your medicine.
Okay. What does that mean?
We need to talk.
About?
The way you treated my daughters earlier.
Hell no. And I'm gonna tell you why. Some things you do in private, some things you do in public. Hayley showed her ass in public. You need to call her out in public. There is no, oh, the daughters are gone, and now I'm going to quote unquote reprimand her or anything. No. You call her out in front of your daughters, just like you call your daughters out in front of her. Let's keep that same energy. As for St. Bart's, if this trip does happen, I feel like there may be something where Bill falls off a boat or something like that. And Hayley's like, I lost him. He's lost at sea or whatever. We were vacationing and something happened and he dropped dead and floated off in the ocean somewhere. I feel like the St. Bart's will be her opportunity to finally get rid of Bill. So I'm curious if this vacation will actually happen this time. Because she brought it up like 3 times already. Look, we'll see. But definitely with the whole, trying to reprimand her, you need to do that in front of your girls because you sent your girls away in front of Hayley. You embarrassed them in front of Hayley, so you need to embarrass Hayley in front of them. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep the same energy. Dani, you got it.
That's a good point. I didn't even clock that, honestly. I just thought, what's the point now? What does it matter? Because she's gonna be like, I know, Bill, but I'm just trying to, keep your best interests at heart. Like, who knows you better than I do, baby? He's gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, this whole thing. I also think this is a bait and switch, so to speak. Like, he's gonna collapse at the airport or something like that. Like right before she's able to get on the plane, he's gonna like fall ill or something. And we're crossing our fingers because I want this to be over. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but there are 7 brain cells over at the country club trying to put this together, and 6 of them belong to Kat. And I'm just hoping, like, it's like they're kind of close, but not really. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like not even intriguing. Like Naomi being like, "Oh yeah, by the way, over a year ago she faked a pregnancy." What, girl? You could have said that earlier. I don't understand. Like, you should have said that in the room when Bill was here. I don't understand. It's just like,
girl, she should have said that as soon as she found it out. I don't give a
yeah.
There would have been nothing on planet Earth that Hayley could have told me if I was Naomi. Be like, oh, this is why. I'd be like, bitch, I'm about to tell my dad. Period. So you might as well sit your ass down. We about to clear this out right now. Dad, come look at this. See, I'm about to start cussing. Dad, let me be quiet. Just go ahead, Dad. I'm about to start cussing. Just go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I think you should continue, actually.
I ain't losing these sponsors. We gonna be good.
I'm just so tired of everyone just tiptoeing around and the plot just inching forward by like millimeter. Not even is that smaller than a centimeter? I don't know. I don't know the metric system like that, but I'm just tired, y'all. I need some progress on this show, and I feel like more and more I'm just like, okay, finally Friday, like let's get some big reveals, and then we kind of get it, and I'm like, okay, well next week we'll get something, and then it's just a cycle, and I'm just really tired.
Yeah, like I said, I think this vacation is it, and I'm leaning towards he will be lost or go missing during the vacation. Let me say it that way. I'm leaning towards he will go missing during the vacation. And Hayley will be like, I don't know what happened, so on and so forth. And I think it might be a thing of, and this is just me speculating, obviously. It might be a thing of Hayley thinks he's gone, but he's really not. And he ends up coming back. And then everything comes out and stuff, even though low key, I still feel like if he did go missing, it would still come out because Dani wouldn't let that rest. Dani would automatically be like, she did it. There she is, officer, right there. She did it.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? This isn't Vanessa who's just like, oh, what a mysterious circumstance that my husband died under. Oh well. So let me get into bed with this man. Yeah, no, you're right. Dani will cause a ruckus. I like that idea that he'll go missing. I'm just thinking, and no offense to the show, but realistically, in what sets we're given. So I wouldn't be, like I said, he's gonna drop in the airport. We're not getting an airport scene. He'll probably drop dead, or not drop dead, but he'll faint in this room or something like that. Or hopefully in front of his daughters or in front of Dani, just he'll faint or do something, right? I don't think we're getting well, actually, we have seen a hotel, so maybe no, you're right. So maybe it is possible.
Yeah. And they did have a semi-airport scene with Dani and Andre when they were drunk at the airport.
You're
bars,
right.
like that.
Yeah.
So we might get that. I don't know. All I know is we better get something if this vacation happens. Because if they take the vacation and he comes back regular schmegular, it's going to be like, okay, look, writers, we need to have a talk.
You're gonna show up there and be like, damn, I'll just do it myself, Hayley. Like, just give me a cool meal. Call it even, and you're welcome.
Well, that's what I'll tell Paramount. I'll be like, look, just clear out the room. I'll write the script. Just pay me $1 million. I'll get you through 2026, half of 2027. We're good. And do that. Okay, let's go on to the next scene, which should be the next one up, I believe. 3422. Is that close enough? Okay.
So I think being married to Dad hasn't been the fairy tale that Hayley's wanted. She wants to be the center of his universe.
But Mom is the star that keeps Dad in her orbit.
And Hayley's realizing that. And like all the other women Dad has had flings with, her time is bound to flame out. Anyone with eyes can see that Mom and Dad have a deep, strong, undeniable connection.
Yeah, and Hayley could be feeling threatened.
Which could be making her territorial.
She wants to position herself as the most important person in his life, isolate him, which is the worst possible thing for his health.
This is way too much to keep track of. What are you doing?
Pulling out my evidence app. It's a godsend when it comes to organizing. For when we present our case?
There is no case, and this isn't going on a podcast.
Not yet, sure. The problem is, we don't have enough concrete evidence that Hayley's trying to hurt Dad. If she were having an affair or something, we could try to catch her in the act.
Well, maybe she is. We all know she has a wandering eye. And Madison and I caught her at Uptown having an intense conversation with some guy.
Well, that tells me nothing.
Well, even if it is the same person that helped her during her miscarriage, what is it, Sammy?
Yes, Sammy, the Good Samaritan.
Or Sammy the side piece.
Well, y'all are gonna have to come up with a new nickname because according to Vanessa, Sammy's real name is Randy. Why are you talking about that guy anyway?
Well, actually, we're talking about Hayley.
Yeah, and how shady she is.
What has that hobbit-sized harlot done now?
Most recently, she kicked Chelsea and Naomi out of their dad's house.
And where was Bill when this was happening?
Standing right beside his wife.
Oh, hell no. That man has lost his entire damn mind.
Well, Dani's not happy. Oh, goodness. I love the facial expression. Yeah. Why are we here again?
They're trying to solve a case. I think this is where we're at, y'all. We're just like, we'll do it ourselves. Just get out of our way.
Yeah, I don't I was about to ask, well, where's Jacob? But
who?
Yeah.
I don't.
That-
That man cannot. What's the word I'm looking for? Multitask.
Yeah,
You give him
too,
another case, and his head is gonna explode.
yeah, he's too concerned with the Red Robin. So, oh wait a minute, not the Red Robin. What was that? Oh, the Impaler. Yeah, the Impaler.
I was like, the vampire? I don't know. Listen, again, we are tired. I really do like this show, and I'll continue watching. But we need to step it up. We need to close. I need to see someone in jail, and it can't be Leah or what's his face, because not even Heather is concerned with them. If Heather was concerned with them, they'd be dead. You know, they wouldn't be giving exposés with Smitty like last minute, being like, oh, okay, yeah, let me chat it up. I just
Yeah, they need
things
to.
aren't
They
making
need
sense.
to- some notes from. I just started watching a show that is old, but I had never seen it. I heard about it, but never seen it. It's called Hit the Floor. And spoiler alert: within one season, a lot of things happen. And within about 3 episodes, 3 1-hour episodes, which is like 45 minutes or whatever, for the show, because it was on VH1. Within 3 no more than 4 45-minute episodes, dude was about to get traded to Indiana. Girlfriend, who's one of the dancers for the team, she did not want to go because she wanted to stay in Los Angeles. So what she did was, when it was time for him to take his drug test, she laced him with something that made it look like he was doping, is what she did. He was begging her like, hey, I didn't do this, because when the test came back, he was afraid that she would think that he was doping. Okay. Well, what happens is, when he goes into her locker, because he gets the maintenance guy to open her locker to put an engagement ring in the locker as a surprise for her, he ends up finding the drug that they said was in his system. Then, after that, he takes the engagement ring box. He goes to her and he's like, because he started acting a little bit funny, but then he was like, I thought about it and I can't change the way I feel. So then he kneels down like he's about to propose. And then he opens up the engagement ring box, and it's that drug in the box. And she's like, and he's like, I knew what you were capable of, but I never thought you'd do it to me. And then she's like, baby, I was just so scared, out of my mind, da da da. He's like, nah, I wanted you to have my children. He said, all of these other players are sleeping with women in different cities. You were enough for me, so on and so forth. It's over. We got that in 4 episodes. Why are we still here?
The way that you were more passionate about this one random show than today's episode. Okay, y'all, looks like this might be the end. If you have another show you want us to review, please leave it in the comments. Because Casey is done.
We would have been reviewing Hit the Floor if they had more episodes.
Not the spinoff.
Oh goodness. Yeah, that's all we have. We're looking forward to Friday's episode. We will cover it and do what we do. My word. Okay. Diana, do you have anything else?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for the love, the likes, the shares, the comments, the watching, the dedication. It is always appreciated. Also, I will answer the person who brought up that one of our shorts is old, and it's like, sir, that's the algorithm. It just happened to bring it up at this time, even though it's like several months old. We know. So I'll reply to your comment on that if you're listening. That the Ted and Shanice short from like it was connected to episode 9 of our podcast, and we're on. I know, right? Where it feels like time goes by so fast. It really, that was from episode 9 that he was talking about, and we're on. Hold on. Let me look right quick. I have to see. We're on episode 60. No, episode 70. Now, today is our 70th episode that we're recording.
If you said 200, I'd believe you.
So, yeah, I'll have to let that individual know that. I love the comment section. The comment section has me. Oh, did you see the one where she said about Leslie, like she didn't understand why people don't know that it's Leslie. She's like, I guess Leslie's wigs are like Clark Kent's glasses.
Oh, I didn't, but that is hilarious.
Okay, it's what episode was that? The one where Ted broke up with, well, not broke up with, you know what I'm saying. The one with her and Ted. It was that one when we were talking about Leslie. Check the comments on that one. That's what she said, that her wigs are like Clark Kent's glasses. Lord, I love the comment section because people say some of the damnedest things. I laugh and I laugh and I laugh. So yeah. Let me get going, and because Diana, I got to wrap up this little last bite of orange chicken, and then yeah, I'm probably gonna hit the bed. Everyone, thank you again. Until next time.
Bye.